So, you bought the Blackbird Simulations SR-71A, loaded in and have had a good look. Now you need to start the Blackbird to get moving. The mobile crew, standby crew, maintenance personnel and Lockheed contractors have already loaded the mission's cameras and sensors, the R2-D2 computer module that includes the astral navigation element behind the RSO, and have pre-flighted the aircraft. First thing we do as the primary crew is open the Flywheel menu using the call button. Select RSO Checklist and choose Ready to Start. Select Start Checklist and let it play through. If there's anything requiring action, you will hear a beep.
Walt, are you there?
I'm here, ready to start.
Okay.
Interphone check.
Check.
Daylight light.
Check.
Fuel quantity gauge check.
Looks good.
Center of gravity check.
CGI's good.
Check's good back here. Compute's good. Oxygen supply switches.
Oxygen is good.
Exterior lights.
On.
Brakes.
Feel good. Okay, ready to start.
Notice Brian say Ready to Start. We go back to the Flywheel menu and choose Start Engines. Press Start Checklist and let it play.
Okay, Walt, I'm ready to start.
I'm ready to start engine.
That beep indicates you need to go through the engine start process. On the Flywheel menu, go to Ground Services and you'll see the start car is already connected. Select Start Engines. To start the left engine, press Engine 1 Start Rotation. You'll hear the start cart with its Buick engines increasing in revs. If you look at the left RPM gauge, you can see that it's beginning to increase as the start cart turns the engine. Just before 1000 RPM, move the left throttle forward and back again. The TEB will be injected into the engine and the burners will ignite with the TEB exploding. This produces a green flash in the engine nozzle. Let the engine spool up and return to idle. Below the RPM gauge is the EGT gauge. This will start to increase after the engine reaches idle. As the EGT increases, it's time to check the flight controls. Move the control stick aft, forward, left and right. Then move the rudders full left, then full right. You can now also set the QNH in the altimeter dial or just press keyboard B. You can also move the cabin pressure switch from 10,000 feet to 26,000 feet. Crews preferred the 26,000 feet setting, but you can just leave it if you wish to. We can now start the right engine following the same procedure as for the left engine. Brian and Walt will then complete the starting engines checklist.
start caution light.
Uh, okay, am I disconnecting or external power coming out?
At this point, Brian will pause that it is now time to disconnect the carts, close the canopy and remove the ladders. This is all achieved using the Flywheel menu and ends the checklist.
And that's the end of that.
That's it.
We now move back to the RSO checklist menu and select before taxi, then start checklist.
Okay, Walt, ready to taxi.
Flight instruments check.
The flight instruments beep means you need to set the refrig switches to on.
Flight instruments are good. Check.
Canopy seals.
Mine is down locked.
TDI check.
The next action you will need to take is the TDI check. It says to run the bit test. What you do is set all the SAS switches to on, select keys hold, select heading hold, then turn on the autopilot's pitch and roll channels. When these are set, you can then lift the cover on the logic checkout switch, move the switch forward, and the DAFICS pre-flight bit test will begin. The DAFICS bit test will test various systems including the engine spikes, shaker and unstart warning system. When this is finished, all the SAS and autopilot switches will switch off. The checklist will then complete.
Good.
If the bit test is flashing green and the AP switch is flashing red, the test has completed successfully. Return the red guard over the switch, press the autopilot switch and press the yellow caution warning. The aircraft is now set up with engines running. Turn on the taxi light and you are now ready to taxi.